Hey guys, it's Core Ross and World 6 News. Today we have the patch notes for the mid-season balancing. This is year 8, season 2.3. We've not had a point 0.3 mid-season patch for a very long time, so that's actually kind of cool to see. But what I'm expecting from this is not much, because next season doesn't have much content, so I think they'll push most of the balancing stuff into the next season. So let's see if this will be a light patch or not. First up, we've got the win deltas for attackers. This is PC, Emerald and above. You can see Yana absolutely crazy up here at 70%. I feel like though I haven't actually seen her that much, weirdly enough, in my ranked games. Then we've got Ashe, we've got Ace, and we've got Sledge here. And then we've got a whole bunch of other operators here, but we've got Sens down here doing terrible. They need a little bit of a buff. We've got Callie, we've got Grim down here. I am amazed Grim isn't doing that great. That's kind of crazy after his big buff, and I've been playing him a ton and loving him, so I'm amazed to actually see him not doing well. But on the console, we've got some similarities. So Sens is down here. We've got Yana up here in the high pick rate. We've got Ace right behind her. Then we've got Ashe. And everyone else is quite kind of centered down here. But Grim, again, not doing well. We've also got Blackbeard up here doing well in the win rate, but of course hardly being picked at all. And then quite a few in the center. So yeah, overall, not much to take away from that. The console graph is a lot tighter, but that's really about it. Moving on to defenders, again, Emerald and above here, starting with PC. We got Warden up here at 50%, with everyone else down here like 30. That's kind of crazy. So we got Chanka down here not doing good, along with Vigil. What the heck is Vigil doing down here? That's kind of crazy. We got Rook up here, but nothing totally unusual. Let's look at the console. So that's significantly different. We've got Warden still up here number 1, but way higher pick rate. We've also got Mozzie. Where's Mozzie on the PC one? He's down here. Jeez. We got Capcan up here, still winning a lot of games. We've got Rook, Melusi, Frost. There's the new guy. Let's see what the new guy is on the PC one. So either I'm blind and I'm looking through here. I cannot see the new guy on the PC one. He's only on the console one, I think. Let me know if I'm going nuts, because I might just be not seeing his little icon somewhere. Maybe he's literally behind someone else. But yeah, Fenrir is not on the PC graph, I'm pretty sure. Whereas he is here. So yeah, and let's see, what's Clash doing on PC? Clash is down here. She's not doing good on PC. Much better on console. That's a significant difference in gaming styles. This is also as well when mouse and keyboard would have still been successfully getting banned. Now that the mouse and keyboard players found an exploit to get past the ban on console, maybe that means the graph would change if we get the next one at the next season's launch. However, let's move on to ban rate. So we've got quite a usual looking ban here for PC. Thatcher, Jackal, Dokkaebi. And then we've got Jackal, Thatcher, no ban, and then Blitz. Interesting. And then we've got our defenders. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so we've got Mira, Fenrir, then we've got Kaid. Wow, I'm amazed he's number 2. And he's number 3 on console. I was not expecting him to be there. That's like, to be above like Kaid, man. Damn. And then Capcan on console being number 1, followed by Kaid, Fenrir, and then we got Mira. That's a surprising. I wasn't expecting to see that. Really wasn't. Alright, so here's the operator balancing. So we've got basically 4 changes. So first up, Thorn. She's getting the 1.5x. And they say that currently she is the least picked trap operator. So they're giving her a 1.5. She already has an amazing gun. So that's going to be, I think, a really, really good upgrade for her. It's one of those ones that makes me a little bit scared. Like she might become kind of a warden there with a 1.5. But I guess we'll see. And then we've got Nokk. So her gadget is being modified. They're removing the silent step from when her ability is active. So she's no longer going to be quite as sneaky. But they're making it last longer. 20 seconds instead of 12. And they are updating the glitching reasons. Okay. So they say she is leading some of the main frustrations for defenders, and we would like to tackle this. In a quiet environment, everyone should be able to hear someone else approaching, and Nook's ability to move silently breaks this rule. So we decided to remove that. Wow. Not something I've seen coming. I remember when this gadget here was thinking of getting reworked to like a bit of bypass traps and stuff like that. And to see her get this nerf is quite surprising. So moving on to Vigil. On observation tools, Vigil will share the same glitching effect as Nokk. The ability won't deactivate while performing certain actions like shooting, and will instead trigger the glitch effect on observation tools. That is cool. I like that actually a lot, so that's really sweet. And then they say Vigil won't be immune to Lion's EOEO drone, Grimm's Hive. Both gadgets will detect him, but he can prevent being pinged down by activating the ERC7. Now, I'm not sure what that means, because that sounds like he would get initially pinged, but then if his gadget's on, he doesn't get pinged, which kind of does mean he's immune, right? So I don't know if I'm reading that right at all. This is something I might have to actually test myself with this update and see what happens. And then we've got a little bit of text here where it says Nokk and Vigil share a similar ability. They're basically the same operator but on either team. And in the pursuit of consistency, we decided to extend Nook's cloaking rules to Vigil. Okay. With this change, Vigil will glitch on observation tools while performing actions like shooting, deploying a gadget, or sprinting. These interactions will reward players that proceed more carefully while using his gadget and will punish those who are more careless. I'm quite happy with the glitching change. That sounds cool. But yeah, I'll definitely need to test this one and just see exactly what happens. And then for Oryx, they're reducing the hatch climb interaction time by 30%. So that means they're making the climb faster. So this sounds great for Oryx. So he'll be able to jump up hatches and it'll just be basically quicker. So a wonderful change for Oryx. I really like that. So yeah, kind of a weird patch, I think, because really not much is happening. This here is basically kind of getting stuff tightened up in a way, and some of it sounds good, but we'll have to test it and see how that plays out. The weird thing as well is they don't mention that this is coming to the test server. Usually they would say, hey, it's coming to the test server. They don't mention that. There's a tweet to announce that this patch notice is up. They don't announce that it's going to the test server either. I assume it's going to the test server. That's normally what happens with mid-season patch, and it's usually there for 2 weeks. But there's no kind of announcement for it. But I do expect this is probably going to end up in the test server. However, there just is not like official confirmation. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I believe that what we see here is a very light mid-season patch, and that is because the next season is going to also be very light on content. So I think there'll be quite a few balancing changes which will push into the next season so that the next season's launch looks a little bit bigger and a little bit more interesting stuff to go over, because there just isn't anything on the roadmap for season 3. But kind of surprised actually. I feel like we're already in season 3 and we're only just in season 2. Normally it's the opposite way around. Normally it feels like the seasons are flying by. This one honestly does not feel like that at all. Anyway guys, let me know what you think of the patch notes in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time.